Hello everyone, welcome to 10 times better to learn English. Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about English at the workplace for meetings. And in this video I'm going to show you lots of expressions and phrases for starting a meeting. They are first, welcoming participants. Second, asking participants to introduce themselves, and then next, introducing yourself, and then the last is stating objectives or goals or topics. Let's get started. First, welcoming participants. To start the meetings, the meeting leader may use one of these phrases. For example, "It is nice to see you everyone," or "Thanks for being here today." Next, "Thank you for coming today," or "First, I'd like to welcome you all." Next, let's have a look at some phrases or expression to ask participants to introduce themselves. For example, first, "Why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?" "Before we get started, let me introduce blah blah blah." Next, "Tell us a bit about yourself." Next, "Could you tell us who you are and say something about yourself?" If there are new people in the meeting or people from different departments who might know each other, the chairperson or the leader may introduce them. For example, "I would like to take a moment to introduce," and then it is followed by name and the job description. For example, "I would like to take a moment to introduce Sandra from the Public Relations Department." And next, "Please join me in welcoming blah blah blah." It is followed by name and description also. "Please join me in welcoming Agnes, a consultant who will be helping us with project management." And then the last, "Amel, would you like to introduce yourself?" Okay, then you can also introduce who you are. For example, "I am the Business Development Manager." Atau kalian juga bisa memperkenalkan menunjukkan siapa nama kalian. Contoh, "I am Tani, the Business Development Manager." Next, "I have been with that company since 2004. I have worked for that company for years. I am based in the Valencia office." Or, "I work at our 10th branch." After you have welcomed everyone, introduced them, and introduced who you are to the meeting, you want to make sure they have a clear idea what you will be discussing. This can also help you to stay organized throughout the meeting. You can use these following phrases. "We will be discussing blah blah blah," diikuti oleh topik atau agenda atau tujuan yang akan didiskusikan dalam meeting tersebut. Atau, "Rebecca will be examining blah blah blah." As you can see from the agenda, we will be talking about blah blah blah. It is followed by goal or topics or maybe the objective. Next, "I have called this meeting in order to blah blah blah." Next, "Our main goal today is to blah blah blah." It is followed by goal or objective or topics also. For example, "Our main goal today is to determine the budget for 2021. Okay, let's practice. Listen to a chairperson talking at the beginning of a meeting and then complete the sentences below.
Okay, is everybody here? We're still waiting for Nigel. Oh, here he is. Morning, Nigel. Take a seat. Now, it's nice to see everyone. Before we begin, can I introduce Tim McCarthy to you all? For those of you who don't already know, Tim is from our advertising agency and he's going to give us an overview of his plans for our new advertising campaign. Welcome, Tim.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Right. Now, Sally Jones has sent her apologies. She can't be with us today because she had to go to a meeting in Brussels, and Pierre Kaufman can't make it either. Okay, as I said in the agenda I emailed last week, we'll be discussing our strategies for increasing sales. You all know that our sales have been slower recently, and we need to do something to change this. John Lawson from marketing will be giving us an overview of what our competitors are doing. After that, Alison King will present an analysis of some of the problems with our sales strategy at the moment. We need to make some important decisions today. So let's have some clear, constructive thinking, everybody. Right, now, let's get down to business.
Hello, have you finished answering those questions? Okay, I will show you the answer of these questions. A. It is nice to see everyone. B. Before we begin, can I introduce Tim McCarty to you all? C. Sally Jones has sent her apologies. D. Pierre Kaufman can't make it either. E. As I said in the agenda I emailed last week, we will be discussing our strategies for increasing sales. F. Let's get down to business. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you!